this session we're looking at Photoshop Lesson 2. In today's lesson we're going to be looking at how to cut out the background from an image and replace it with another image to create a layered complete image. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get open our image that we edited last week into Photoshop. So go into your documents, find your work. Here I've called my folder photo editing. I've got 3 images here. What I'll do is I think I'll take Cristiano Ronaldo. So before I do anything with him, I need to open up Photoshop. So all programs, ICT, Creative Suite and Photoshop. If you didn't get that, you can rewind this video and play it again. Give it a couple of seconds for Photoshop to open. You can read all the names while it's loading if you like. And then open up your folder again and no on that. And simply drag your image in there to get your image ready to edit. So you'll have probably done some funny things with the faces. If you didn't, you can always go filter, liquify, and maybe should we give them some tiny eyes. Let's give them some tiny eyes. Let's very quickly go like this. Okay. Okay, he's got some very small eyes now, and he's going to get a very much larger nose than he used to have. Looks like he's been hit by a frying pan, which is fine. This is what we want. This is what he will look like in a few years, Ronaldo. So there we go. Okay, so there's my finished image. You will have had something edited, something similar like this. And what we're going to use today, we're going to use one of 2 tools. If you've got an image and it's a solid colour in the background like this is, you can see it's pretty much one colour, we can use this tool here. This is called the Magic Wand tool. If you click on that and then select the background, then you can delete it. Now you can see when I've deleted it, it goes pink, and that's not what we want. So let me just undo that. What we need to do is on our layers section on the right hand side, if I click on layers, double click, it shows me the layers. You might already have that showing. You can see it's just one layer at the moment, the background. We need to copy this, and to copy it we just click and drag down onto this second icon from the right, let go, and it creates a copy. So if you didn't see that, rewind the video, have a look at it again, and then we can just take the eye off this background layer so we can't see it. Now if we do that same process again, if I click on here, making sure that I've got the top layer selected, I press delete, can you see this time that we've got a checkered background? That means that that's invisible. There's nothing there, which is what we want. On the other side, I can do the same, press delete, and that goes. Okay, so that's one way of getting rid of the background. Let me show you the other way. I'll get these back. So the other way to get rid of the background, especially if you haven't got a solid colour background, is to use this tool, which is the Polygon Lasso tool. Yours might look like this one, like a rounded one. To get up the menu, just click and hold with your left mouse and select that middle one. Now what this does is, every time you click, it creates a corner. So you can do any shape you want, but it's very angular. And it's good when you want to select areas. So we're going to use it to select around Ronaldo. I'm going to do it very quickly, but you can obviously be very, very precise when you're doing it. Click every time you get to the corner. You can click, 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 click. Okay, this is taking me too long now, so I'm just going to go a bit quicker. It's obviously going to be much less accurate than yours will be. And let's go all the way around like this, and then back to the start, and you can see it goes like this kind of moving dotted line. Now, at the moment we've got Ronaldo selected, but we don't want Ronaldo selected, because if I press delete now, bink, we delete Ronaldo. We don't want to delete him, we want to delete the background. So, if we go to select at the top, and then inverse, you can see now that it's selected everything but Ronaldo. If I press delete, it deletes our background. Now you can see where I started here, very accurate, and over here not so accurate because I was speeding through this bit. Let's So you need to do it nice and neatly like this. However, for this, just to get it nice and neat, to give you a good understanding of the effect, I'm going to go back to my magic wand and delete like that, so we've got a nice even two sides. Now, I need to put something in the background, so you need to find a high resolution image on Google. I'm going to find, let's put him in a supermarket. Supermarket. There we go. Images. Then don't forget search tools. Big them up. Search tools. Size large, and this will ensure that we have a high resolution image. Let's put in. Let's give him this one. So click on it. Click on view image, and there we've got. It looks like Sainsbury's. Yes, it's Sainsbury's. Okay. So right click now. And this time, instead of saving the image, we can just copy it, and then we can paste it directly into here. So we can go edit, paste. Now, at the moment, you can see we've got two problems. Firstly, it's in front of his face, and secondly, it's not big enough. So, the first thing that we need to do is take it behind his face. So, on the right-hand side, grab hold of the layer and drag it underneath. It goes behind it. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to resize Ronaldo so he is the right size for the image. So, I'm going to click back on his layer, and then on my keyboard, I'm going to press Control and T. Letter T, so Control and T, and you can see it puts this box around it. Grab on a corner, put it in a bit smaller. Probably don't want to go so small, probably want it to be like this, okay. Yep, the same size as the image. And then we're about right, aren't we, okay? I'll ask you to apply, yes. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to get rid of this outside area, so I'm going to use this tool, this marquee tool. Rectangular marquee. And I'm just going to draw it around the outside. And I'm going to go to edit, not edit, image and crop, and it'll crop off all that outside bit. Okay, and there we go, we've got Ronaldo in the supermarket. Okay, if you want to do any further adjustments, you can see the color differences is a bit more color difference. I think on this one, if I go to image adjustments and brightness and contrast, and we take down the contrast a bit of Ronaldo, that would do wonders. Hang on. Is that working? Is that working? A bit too much. Hang on. Take the contrast right there. Like this. Okay. And the background, I'm going to click on the background. I'm going to up the contrast on the background. Okay. And he's starting to look more like he's actually there now. And that's it. Have a play around with different background images. Replay parts of this video if you didn't understand. And then try something else.